I'm finally going to open my Christmas present from my brother today. It's this Captain Scarlet SPV. It's one of the very many versions available. This one is not by any means one of the posh ones, but it does promise certain fantastic benefits, including 3 authentic phrases. I think that must mean that they're phrases which were used during the series, since I don't know who's verifying which phrases are authentic in a more abstract sense. I dare as well to hope that Captain Scarlet is going to become a little bit more popular now and in the future than it used to be, obviously, because everybody knows it was sort of eclipsed a little bit by Thunderbirds. It was more serious and a bit darker, more ominous and mysterious villains. The villains in Thunderbirds were fabulously kind of panto characters, whereas of course having some of the stuff in Captain Scarlet was really dark. So I have a little bit of hope that as the events which are supposed to have taken place in Captain Scarlet come closer to their canon time of having taken place, that there might be a bit more interest in them, you know. So Colonel White is already supposed to be alive. I think he was supposed to have been born in 2017. So he's, what is he now? He's going to be celebrating his 7th birthday today. Little guy, bless him. Makes him the same age pretty much, I think, as my nephew, in fact. So I'll have to keep my eye on him. If he becomes in charge of the world's premier Martian-busting espionage organisation, then I'll have to buy him his first uniform or something. Anyway, there we are. Captain Scarlet, I don't think himself is supposed to be born for another 10 years or so. So despite this lovely photograph of his puppet here, we will just have to wait to see him in real life. Let's get this thing open. We've got this camera here looking at it. It's a perfectly nice thing. I think the packet itself is from around about 2002, 2001. So oldish. If we think that the series itself was made in the late 60s, then this artifact that we're about to open up here is from around about the 2/3 mark of Captain Scarlet as a concept's lifespan. All right then, so we've got our batteries, we've got our packet. I'm going to get stuck in. I'm going to open it. Let's go opening it at the nose. Open it at the nose right here by the missile. Thank you, Matthew, my brother, for getting me my present. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I've done that pretty well. I think SPVs can often be found hiding in funny places, and this one has been unveiled just as beautifully as ever. Look, we've got even retained the the flap. I'll pop that off to one side. No, I'll get it out of the way. That's what I'll do. Here, oh great then. Wow, I see this is actually the first time. This must be the benefit of an unboxing video, is you actually get somebody who's excited about the product. And this thing has been in its packet for like 20 something years. Oh, I've lost one of my missiles. Oh no, Colonel White is going to kill me. Oh, sugar puffs. There we are, I'm back. Alright, so we've got our phallic little missile here. You can see that. Sweet. Oh, so first things to observe here is that it is a plastic one. Oh, the aerial is really wobbly. That's funny. They're very slight, aren't they? That's funny. You can bend them. Lovely. Boing, boing, boing. So it is a plastic one rather than metal. We've got our tracks here at the back, which should be good. Yep, they come up. That's good. I didn't want to snap them. They come up because typically you would see it. That's how it would be rolling along. I don't really remember in the series seeing it with the tracks down, but I'm sure somebody might have seen that. We're going to need a screwdriver. Got our Spectrum logo here on the side. We're going to need a screwdriver to get the batteries in. And here is the man himself. Look, a little Captain Scarlet. He's a tiny little fella. We've got our ejector seat in there. There's the man. Obviously, he's going to be facing backwards, driving by TV monitor. That's the way that these things... Oh, this is great. Oh, even the fin is really wobbly. It's a very funny construction, this. All right, let's close him in. Sorry, good night. Good night, Scarlet. Pop him down, yeah. There we go. Very nice. And I've got our second missile here. The missiles were not often used actually in the series. He was often ramming, because obviously you need Captain Scarlet to die most weeks, otherwise the fact that he's indestructible is a bit redundant or whatever, not being made full use of. So let's go and get that screwdriver, then we'll get these batteries in, and then we'll see what our authentic phrases are going to be. Alright, our batteries are in, and then I don't know which one of these buttons is which. We've got two buttons on here. One of them, oh god, it's exciting, isn't it? Oh, okay. So that was the missile, but the missile did not deploy. So that's one. That was the top left button. And then we're going to press the other one. Oops, my aerials have come down. Oh. Nothing results from that. No problem. Then we've got this on the back, this rolly wheel. Oh, that just rolls the aerials. The thing is a little bit cheaply made, I must say. I don't think the real Spectrum organisation would use an SPV. It would never make it out of the factory, I think, if they built one to these specs. But this button here is sort of stuck. That's fine. I wonder if that might be the reason why the other button might not be working, or I've put the batteries in the wrong way. I don't think I have, but we'll have a look anyway. Let's have a look. We'll see if we can get some authentic phrases. Otherwise, I'm going to have to try and remember some from the show, aren't I? A few remembrances from the show, things that I thought were pretty interesting at the time. The political organisation of the world has gone a little bit, certainly different to now. We've got something called I think the United Asian Republic or Federation. I'm not sure. That's probably quite an important distinction in the show. But we've got a world president. He was a quite taciturn guy, wasn't he, Captain Scarlet? He certainly wasn't. He was no Captain Magenta. He was a real Irish chatterbox, wasn't he? I feel a bit of dismay because I was hoping for some phrases, you see, but there is the button which is used for the front missile launcher is still depressed. There is an outside chance that is causing the problem. So what I think I might try and do is disassemble the SPV. Okay, so those are all out, which means, oh, this is not just an unboxing video now, we've taken it to the next level, haven't we? This is now an uniteming. Oh, hey, so this is interesting, isn't it? Look, now this is way more interesting. So we've got, well, God, I don't even know what we're looking at here. We'll obviously have the mechanisms, right? We've got the mechanisms for the internals of this machine. So at the top here on the right, we've got the tracks that we saw, which are external. Then we have the missile launching section with which is connected to the button here. Now already, bearing in mind that the issue that we had with what I suspected originally was that we weren't able to hear the authentic phrases because the missile launcher button was stuck down. That now doesn't look likely because I don't think that there's any electronic component to the missile launcher. I think a purely physical thing. What we do have is this, which is obviously a speaker, I dare say. I mean, I might be wrong, somebody might advise, but it looks kind of like it doesn't looks like it's kind of corroded and maybe rusted away. There looks like there might be some liquid that had been a part of it at some point has leaked out or something. Maybe it was some moisture that is, I don't know what's going on in there. Hopefully you can see, but it doesn't look brand new, obviously. And that is connected to some kind of circuit board. which looks fine, but I'm not really in a position to judge the state of the circuit board. What I do see is some more screws. So let's just carry on taking this thing to pieces, because I think it's a little bit of a... I just want to hear some authentic phrases, TBH, FYI, and I will not stop until I've exhausted every avenue of trying to hear these authentic phrases. These are the efforts that I will go to. How am I supposed to get to a screw that is underneath this red plate when this red plate will not detach? We don't want to break it. Goodness me.
The spectrum jet has crashed.
Authentic phrase! So what was that first one? It said, the spectrum something has crashed, which was a weird choice. What's next? Oh. Oh no. Well, we just get one.
I can see them. Come on, let's go.
That sounded like Captain Blue to me. I can see them, let's go. In an American accent. I'm in the SPV and I'm on my way. So that was Captain Scarlet's voice, definitely. Excellent. Well, these were... Well, those second two were authentic sounds. Phrases, authentic phrases. I wonder if we press it again, we might hopefully get that one that we kind of missed. This button is very ineffective. God. Ah, the Spectrum jet has crashed. These are not iconic phrases. Jerry Anderson, obviously, when he wrote Captain Scarlet, he wasn't thinking, let's pack it out with catchphrases, because these really were barrel scrapers, weren't they? The Spectrum jet has crashed. I suppose they were advertised as authentic phrases, so they've got us there. Good Lord. Well, look, we got the authentic phrases in the end. Brilliant.